Hey guys, what's up? It's Jorge here. It's been a while, but I thought I'd bring you something I haven't done in a long time, an in person interview. I recently had the pleasure of sitting down for coffee with Toronto's very own Stephanie Choi. Some of you probably know her from YouTube, some of you from her SoundCloud page. She's been featured with the likes of Mellow City. She's opened for Clara Chung and she's really getting a lot of hype lately. So I had the pleasure to actually sit down and talk with her, find out where she draws her aspirations from, what's up next for her, and just things that you guys may not know about. So here for your viewing pleasure is my interview with Miss Stephanie Choi.
On the side. Pretty much grew up here. I just grew up in Korea, like I was here. Other than that, I've been here for pretty much most of my life. And I go to U of T, studying criminology and sociology. I guess my earliest music experience goes back to when I started playing the piano. I think that was around grade 2 or 3. Yeah, so music was just always kind of there, in the background. I learned a bunch of instruments throughout my life. I didn't stick to all of them, but yeah, I did flute, piano, guitar, cello. I ended up only sticking with piano and guitar. But yeah, other than that, I guess music's just always been there, but in terms of singing and doing my own stuff, it's really recent. It's tough because I guess I'm still in the process of trying to figure out myself as an artist. So I think part of it is I have a very wide range of music taste, personal music.
Yeah.
I like things from hip hop, but also some rock and pop music. So it's kind of all over there. So yeah, I guess I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. Personally, I'd say I'm more towards the acoustic part, jazz and stuff.
Where do you draw, I guess, your creativity from in terms of artists you grew up listening to or artists you're listening to now, that sort of thing?
I'd say probably my top favorite artists. So yeah, again, they're very rich in styles, but the big one is John Mayer.
Okay.
And then towards more jazz hip hop, there's a
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's usually either acoustic or hip hop, but I'd say both or all of those.
Okay. Very, I guess, diverse range then.
It's kind of all over the place. I'd say probably more indie/acoustic artists because those are the ones that kind of inspired me to start playing music. That's when I first picked up the guitar and started learning songs. Yeah, because a lot of, especially the first covers I started doing, it was mostly just my guitar and singing.
Yeah.
Of course, a bit later on, I just tried experimenting. But yeah, I'd say it started from more acoustic influences. So yeah, I listen to a lot of really random artists that people don't really know.
Yeah.
But the artists.
Okay. Okay, very cool.
Yeah, so I guess this is an example of being luck, but I guess just having the right people in your corner and knowing the right people. So as I got more interested in the more like jazz producer area, I met a few people over Facebook. I'm not sure how it really happened, but I feel like these connections always just happen really randomly. I'd say like let's say I started following someone on YouTube and then it just kind of connected over there or something like that. But yeah, through one connection, I met somebody else who is the guy who runs the university.
Okay.
And he was basically inviting a bunch of artists to kind of participate in this album, so to give or to send him a song or one of their tracks to feature. And yeah, basically it was just kind of a nice project to. It featured like less known artists and even like really well known artists. So I think it was just a really good opportunity to really showcase his music. Because you know it gets hard to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not usually really in like the producer side because I'm usually
Vocals, yeah.
but the person running the blog had seen some stuff that was really okay around it. And then yeah, he just asked me if I wanted to do it. And then I guess it was just kind of a challenge for me. So I wasn't sure. Kind of wanted to like explore that area. So it gave me a good opportunity.
For sure, for sure. And I think like a lot more people will start to be more familiar too in terms of the fact that not only you're a vocalist, but you do have some producing chops as well. So
And it's interesting because through that one, even through that, I met a lot of people, and then a lot of producers like asked if I wanted to help with my things or some of their tracks. So yeah, I got into contact with some really nice people. So that was a good thing I went through.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's still like hard to believe I was there opening for her. I remember when I first got the message, it like took a long time for it to sink in. I was like, what? But yeah, it was really amazing. I mean, it's very nice to see such a large group of people there for like one purpose, like see an artist that they liked. And I think overall while it was fun, it was very inspiring to play as their main thing. And yeah, it was just it was a very happy experience just because I got to meet a lot of fans who were like new fans, right? Because they had just seen me before.
Yeah.
And it was nice because it was a pretty intimate venue. So after the show, like all the fans got to like talk to the artists and everything. And yeah, a lot of people came up to me and like they were like complimenting me. They were asking for my social media. So it was really nice. And I mean, with meeting Clara was awesome. I met her once before, but just as an artist and like her telling me good things too is like very motivating.
Yeah.
She's definitely somebody that I look up to as well. So yeah, it was a good experience overall. A big thing I do want to, or have been trying right now, is to find a band. I think it's, well, of course it depends. Some people like being on their own. And while I kind of like that too, I like having a bunch of people to like have great ideas with musically. And also since music is about having fun, like find it, or yeah, I think it's nice to have a bunch of people to kind of share that with. So personally, besides from the piano, I'm not technically so great in like a lot of instruments. So I guess I've always wanted to kind of collaborate with people who have that skill. And just see kind of where things can go from there. So if a bunch of people collaborate together, it like makes it much better.
For sure.
Yeah, so I'd say like kind of a jazzy band or like indie-ish. Yeah, I think that's
I guess.
Yeah, so actually during Clara's show, I performed an original that I like haven't uploaded anywhere before, and I got a lot of good reception for that. And a lot of people have been telling me to like record So like I think that's my most immediate original plans to release an original. not just leave them alone.
No, for sure, for sure. Any plans to, I guess, do more shows this year as well?
Yeah, like for now, I've been getting invited to a couple of shows at school, like for student groups or like on campus events.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just I guess I'll just try to take the opportunity of helping that more. Yeah, it's nice to get out there and like connect with the people you're performing with. Like, of course, it's scary sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice experience. So hopefully. It's tough.
Or just like any song that you've had like on repeat, like any 5 songs you know you've had on repeat a lot lately. So.
There's one. Okay, so 5. Number 1, Reflection Eternal by the Choppies. Number 2, Misread by Kings of Convenience. This is tough. Number 3. Sweet Life by Frank Ocean. Number 4, Follow by Tom Mitt. Is that 4?
Yeah.
Slow Dancing in the Burning Room by John.
Oh yes, classic.
I guess artist slash producer in Chubbies would be my number 1.
Yeah.
After that, there are a bunch of people kind of in that network. There's one called Re Plus. Somebody called Kenny
Yeah.
Yeah, and like actually lately through SoundCloud, I've been discovering a lot of more like less popular, more underground artists. I've been finding a lot of good ones too.
Okay, great, great.
Okay, maybe not just tell you, I'll try to switch it up a little. I'll tell you about one that I'm actually working on right now.
Okay.
So, there's a producer named he's from London, I'm pretty sure. Him as well, it just kind of happened. I met over YouTube, I think. Yeah, it happened by chance, but it was really nice. But he's releasing an EP soon.
Okay.
And he wanted to feature some of my vocals on his tracks. So yeah, we've been sending each other like a few rough drafts here and there, and so far it's sounding pretty good. So I'm excited for it. I feel like a lot of people enjoy this whole Korean drum music. Even so lately, I've been like going back and watching ones that I missed out on. Yeah, because for a period of time I didn't really watch them so much, but I don't know, for some reason right now I'm just really into them. So I'm going back and watching them. I'm a big fan of a band called Festival.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually watched them debut for like a show. It's kind of like an audition show, like American Idol. So
Okay.
there's one in Korea.
Yeah.
And that's how they actually got popular. But I guess I feel like connected to their music because I watched them when they first started out.
Yeah.
A lot of my time I'll just kind of spend on the internet. I really like searching for new music. That takes up a lot of my time. So I like browse around on SoundCloud or YouTube and stuff like that. Other than that, I like just going out, seeing people. I like going out by myself too. So if I'm bored, I'll just like go look around places. And it's kind of nice. So yeah.
I know, I do the exact same thing, so yeah, no, I totally, yeah.
I know some people hate going places by themselves, but I really like going places.
I guess it just depends on the type of person you are, right? So.
I'm a pretty independent person. A lot of my friends know this, but I'm terrified of birds. Like, I can't even look at them when they're far away. I'll cross the street to avoid. Yeah, it's just, I don't know why. It's always since I was younger. They would say, just put yourself out there and take the first step. I mean, I still struggle with this too, but I think what gets in a lot of people's way is confidence. And I still think that's what a lot of artists deal with. But yeah, like I always regret not putting myself out there earlier, like wondering where I could be now and stuff. I mean, I'm still happy that I did it in the first place, but yeah, I think just a lot of the time people worry about like what other people will think,
Yeah.
if they'll have a lot of haters and stuff. But I mean, if you truly feel like it's something you want to do, there's nothing worse than not doing it and regretting it later, right? So I think just it takes a bit of practice and time, but I think just try to convince yourself that if you feel this is the best way to go, then putting yourself out there is the first step. And I mean, that's kind of a test to even confirm with yourself if it is something you want to do and if people will like what you do. That does mean something to you if you're on the right track. So I'd say just let go of all the doubts and yeah, just don't think negative things. Just let yourself go. First of all, thank you for having me, and I guess hopefully I'll have some new material out to share.